Salutations and appreciations, YouTube. It's your boy, Rookie Stacker, back with another one. And it's another beautiful late morning here in Oakland, California. My daughter is working on her household chores of messying the house up, dirtying this place up as much as she can. Some of y'all gonna be real proud of me. I bought some junk. Y'all believe it? I bought some junk. But before we get into that, I posted a community post asking who you guys think is the Rookie Stacker of the Year on YouTube. Okay, so who is the YouTube Rookie Stacker of the Year? I listed, of course, myself, Rookie Stacker. I listed New Silver Stacker. I listed Rob's Metals, another great channel. He's the newest of all of us. And then I listed an option for other. I'm just trying to have some fun with it. Me and New Silver Stacker talk daily. He is killing it. 780 subs already. So he is killing it. Rob's Metal, like I said, he's the newest of all of us. He's almost at 250 subs last time I checked. If you're a sub to me and not sub to him, go check him out. Rob's Metals. I'll put the links to both channels in the description. One more shout out. A guy that I made a trade with this past week. I wanted to shout out his Instagram. Okay, so if anybody is on Instagram, go and give my guy a follow. His name is Kept Stacking, like keep stacking, but with one E. Kept Stacking. KEPSTAKING. Kept Stacking. I'm gonna put a link to his Instagram also in the description. Great guy. But anyway, I bought some junk, y'all. I can't believe it either, because you guys know it's super hard for me to justify premiums. But there was a guy on OfferUp, and he was asking initially for like 25 times face for a roll of quarters. I talked him down to 20 times face. 20 times face for a roll of quarters. And he was a great guy. We sat and talked for a while. He told me about some of the other stuff he had. He also threw in I threw in another $10 for a Benji, because I really want to fill a tube of Benjis. I only have 3 so far. Now I have 4. That's great. I got a full tube of quarters that I can tube up right now. And you guys know I primarily buy junk for trades and stuff like that. Okay, that's gonna drive me crazy. I primarily buy junk for trades. It's not even that I just really enjoy stacking it. But I do recognize its importance, because diversity is important. Every stock that I invest in isn't one that I necessarily like, but I can see the purpose of investing in it, These tubes I got are super nice. This one just cracked very easily. So, that's a thing. But in terms of actually having tubes for your junk, it's pretty cool for me, because like I said, I primarily get it for trades and things like that. And so when I trade, it's just easier to have it like in a tube like this, because you can count how many there's in there. It's completely see-through, which is nice. I got these for like $7 for 10 tubes on Amazon. So if you want some tubes to put your junk in, you can get like dimes, quarters, $half tubes. Each of them will be like 10 tubes for like $7. On Fire Guy does like $8 for 5 tubes. I have his dime tubes. But I mean, it just depends. I like supporting On Fire Guy because he's a it's family business. He's there for us, Full tube, quarters. Remember the last video I posted, I had bought 2 Scottsdale stackable bars. I got them for $31 per ounce a piece, so $310 each, $620. Higher premium, but it's Scottsdale. I loved them so much. This guy This was a new private seller, or you know, a new seller that I had encountered. He told me he had some, so I picked up 2 more, y'all. Oh my God, I'm like that, huh? I'm crazy. But I actually got a better price from him. He gave them to me for $30.50 per ounce, because so he just beat the other guy. I paid $610 for these, so I got it for, you know, $20 off. And they're in much better condition, you know, like look how beautiful these are, and these are consecutive serial numbers, you know, so that's cool. Got to keep that trend. How crazy would it be if these were consecutive to the other ones? Let's check real quick. Matter of fact, let's check that real quick. So yeah, I got a full tube of quarters, and I got 2 more 10-ounce bars, and I'm stacking out of my mind because I got some things I need to do, y'all, in this life. Got some things I need to do. Hey baby, you coming to write? So look, check these out. These ones are not in as good condition, and I paid more for these. Here, let me help you. Can I help you? Thank you. There you go. My daughter wants to get her writing in. Had to get her some paper. So yeah, check these out, y'all. I paid less for these great condition ones. Paid a little more for these ones that are dirty around the edges, clearly a little more worn. Let's check the serial numbers though. 202. Okay, so yeah, these aren't consecutive to these. That would have been crazy, right? 2 totally different sellers. So yeah, these ones got this, you know, toning around the edge and things like that. They're not in as great condition, but guess what? They still stack, y'all. They still stack. Oh my goodness. This is 40 ounces of silver in my hand, stacked up. Y'all see that? Golly. So look, let's think about something, right? Let's think about something. There is a show. This is not a paid advertisement or nothing like that. But there is a show on Apple TV called The Last Days of Ptolemy Gray. It's starring Samuel L. Jackson. Okay. It is a powerful series. It's a 6-part series. I just watched episode 5. Now, if you are from the urban areas like I am, you know, the predominantly black urban areas, you will love this show. You will absolutely love this show. Okay? If you are anybody else, I think you will love the show, but I know some people aren't, you know, what they like is what they like, different strokes for different folks. But if you are a stacker, if you can make it to around episode 3, you will also love the show. If you are a stacker, man, I hope YouTube don't strike me for having this show playing in the background, because my daughter loves this show. But if you are a stacker and you can make it to around episode 3, you will also like this show. So yeah, if you have Apple TV, check out The Last Days of Ptolemy Gray. Okay? But let's think about something real quick. If you had the chance to, I had to turn that down because I feel like YouTube about to strike me for that. If you have the chance to set up your entire family, because I know people have different opinions on this. And what I mean by your entire family, I mean like not just your kids or your wife. I'm talking like cousins and nephews and things like that. If you had a chance to set them all up for life, would you do that? Because I have people who tell me different things. Some people say, no, they have to make a life for themselves. Other people are like, no, I'm gonna take care of my people. I think the most moral person wants to take care of everybody he can. But in reality, most people are never going to be in a position to do so. So I'm just curious, if you could take care of everybody at the risk of them messing it all up because they don't have to create anything for themselves, would you do it? There was a UFC fighter named Derek Lewis. Shout out to the Black Beast. But he told Joe Rogan, he was on the Joe Rogan podcast. He told Joe Rogan he bought all of his cousins a car so that they could have a way to get to work. And it was the biggest mistake he ever made because all of them except one sold the car and took the money. Right? You hear something like that and it got to make you mad. But at the end of the day, his intentions, though, with doing that, because he was in a place where he could, obviously he's the type of guy, like, you know, he wants to try to take care of everybody, but he was burned by his own, right? So I was just curious, like, who here on YouTube is of the mindset they want to try to take care of everybody, even at the risk of you being burned by trying to do so? I myself, I'm kind of split on it. I'm going to make sure my daughter doesn't have to want for anything in this world, not to make her hard to respect, but to make her hard to impress. I'm going to make sure that my wife is taken care of. I'll do my best in the time that he has left to make sure my father is able to enjoy the rest of his years. But when it comes to, you know, I got a lot of sisters. I got a lot of nieces and nephews. I would love to be in a place where I can help all of them. I just don't know if I would ever be in the place where I could, where if they burned me, it wouldn't hurt me. You know what I mean? Because when you got 100 million sitting in the bank and a few of your family members mess up 50,000, it don't really hurt you, right? Like, internally it might hurt you, but I'm talking about financially. It's not gonna hurt you. But say you were to save up $2 million and you were to say, I'm gonna take 500,000 and I'm gonna set up some type of trust for my family, right? But every time they received what they were getting out of that trust, they just messed it all up. And you just like, well, now I'm left with 1.5 million. I'll probably put that into a house. And so I don't have any liquid discretionary income while I do have assets. So that 500,000 that I gave them that they just messing up, I could have kept that, you know? So yeah, I'm just curious. This is just me talking, me rambling on. But real quick, let me do this. I'm at 530 subs. I think it's time for a face reveal. 530 people? I think it's time, y'all. I think it's time for a face reveal. Y'all ready for a face reveal? I think it's time. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do a face reveal. Ready? 3, 2, 1.